is Willempje Vrins. I'm from Amsterdam, but I live in Berlin now, and this is actually the place where I work. It's called the Beta House, which is a co-working space. I invented a sport, that's what I do, and the sport is called figure running. And basically it's combining my two passions. One, I'm a sports instructor, more on the dance aerobic side, and the other part is I like tech, like mobile technology. Well, I started doing that myself 2 years ago, but just to entertain myself. And what happened is that, and it really worked because, for example, I was drawing a bunny, and normally I would get really bored after 10 minutes of running, and now I was drawing a bunny and I'm not going home after just having done a right ear. So I was running for a much longer time. I moved to Berlin in July, so that's only 4 months ago. Yeah.
But had you been here before? Or?
Yeah. I've been here many times to visit because it's very close to Amsterdam.
Doing some work.
Yeah. Yeah, and also to the city and everything. It's quite a main street in Kreuzberg, I think. Also partly very touristy, but still very nice. With lots of nice restaurants. So yeah, but it's nice. It's like not.
So usually do you usually kind of hang out? You come to restaurants here or some of the bars here, or no? You usually stay more on the other side.
Well, sometimes, but more if I meet people, for example, at the Beta House, and we said, oh, let's go for a drink.
Then you come over here.
Then we go here, but when I meet with friends, then we go to the other part of the other side of the Gorlitzer.
Yeah.
So where we come after this.
Yeah.
Because there's more the like. This is more restauranty, and there's more like,
it's more like
weird little bar. One of the things that I like is that it's very spread out, or there's a lot of space. So Amsterdam and basically the whole house is very packed, very dense, and you can just feel that there is a lot of space. Also because there used to live much more people here than there live now.
Yeah.
And there's a lot of parks and a lot of green, and I don't know, it feels. And also that means that, like in Amsterdam, if you have a weird little project or you have an idea for a shop or something, it means that you have to have like a proper business plan because the rents are extremely high. So you don't have as much weird things as here, like just people trying out stuff. And the other thing, so the space is the one thing that is very different from Amsterdam, but also. I feel here you have a lot of different Berlins, so there's different neighborhoods. They have their own little center. It's not like Amsterdam is one center. And the third thing is that you can basically do anything you want 24 hours here, or a lot of things. But here it can happen that I go out for dinner on Wednesday and then by accident I come home at 7 in the morning because something happened. and because there's just so much going on and it's open. Like there's parties that start at Friday night and end on Monday morning.
Okay.
Maybe it's nice. Yeah, we take a right from over there because that's breakfast. So this is basically the app.
Okay.
And you can choose to make a new figure or resume a draft, because one of the things that you cannot really do easily with other apps is if I have like a massive art piece I want to make, I want to be able to draft it and maybe finish it tomorrow. For example, my mom, she makes this, like she does 5 days over one art piece, or we know this family that went walking around with their little kid of 1 for 17 kilometers, but they just did bit by bit. So you can choose to resume draft or do a new figure. And it said, okay, we know where you are, la la la, ready to go. And then you have like a pencil box, and so you can choose which color you want to draw, and also there's the opportunity to not draw, which is not possible with other apps because you always have to like.
So you can go like inside and draw like an eye or something.
Exactly.
Okay.
Profile where you can connect with Facebook and Twitter. This is where you can adjust the dots. Your artist name. Oh yeah, a few like but the founder. So this is a bunny I ran in Amsterdam, a car because my car broke down. So it was like this was a horse in Hilversum, and we were featured in a big runners magazine in Holland. So we ran some runners. Hello. So we're going today, it's a bit cold. So I'm quickly gonna start up my app so that we can start our new drawing. There we go. New figure. Ready to go. Okay, I think we're gonna start with green. So come.
Alright, let's go.
Yeah. Go on, Felipe. What was the last time you went running?
Well, with a camera, that's the first time. So I have to keep it.
Ooh, but it will get you warm.
So you run and you watch the...
No, what I normally do is I put it here,
Okay.
so I don't have to hold and watch all the time.
Okay. It doesn't matter if you go fast or go slow?
No.
They're the same thing.
It's just when I start drawing in very little details, then I have to watch it more often. But normally I try to make big drawings so I can make big lines and feel like I'm basically making street art. That's it. So there's our first little line, a little piece of green. Can you see it at all or not?
Yeah.
Okay, cool. So now we just finished the line. A little bit down and then we go up.
Okay.
So now you have to think what you want to run, or some people just do improvise running, like my mom. But that's different. But in the next version, we're gonna have a sketch application. So you can sketch at home what you want to draw, and then you can follow the line while you're running.
Cool.
So you can see the start of the pink and the green together. Okay. So this is the pace that we're running. I think we should go in here for the nose. So now we're gonna like follow this nice wavy path to finish off the hair.
Alright.
Listen to the monkey. Another thing about the sketches I was talking about that's interesting is that you can send them to each other. So for example, I can make a sketch of your name and then I send it to you and then you can
have to run.
Or I can make a sketch of no, donkey. Or birthday cake. There we go.